Hi everyone, welcome to today's trade of the day. And for today's trade of the day, we'll be looking at the CAD yen. So for the CAD yen, let's take a look on the monthly time frame. All right, on the monthly time frame, you can see that CAD yen has been showing us a very clear change in direction. So if you draw this descending trend line downwards, you can see that price has basically broken above the descending trend line and looks to be making a higher high, breaking all these previous lower highs. All right, so for the buyers, all right, CAD yen for our buyers is definitely bullish. All right, so let's take a look on the weekly. Weekly also nothing much. Price just continues with its bullish structure. All right, if you can see here, this was the last low, high, higher low, another slightly higher high. All right, this looks like a strong resistance where price finally broke through. Higher low, another higher high, another higher low, and looks like price is pushing up higher. All right, so what we're gonna do is basically zoom down to the lower time frames. If you put it on the daily, same story. All right, higher highs and higher lows, very bullish structure. All right, when you go on the 4 hours, still the same story. It's only on the 1 hour that we see something quite interesting. All right, you can see that our price used to make it was in a slightly bullish trend, bearish trend, I'm sorry. All right, it was in a slight bearish trend, lower highs and lower lows, but finally it reversed. All right, looks like price is making the higher highs and higher lows a bullish trend like we expect. So this low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and the higher high that broke this descending trend line. All right, come back for a retest, and now it could be pushing up higher. All right, in line with our monthly time frame. And in fact, if we were to draw an ascending trend line as well, we can connect these candles, these lows, to form an ascending trend line as well. All right, let me just change that to bullish trend line. All right, you can see price has broken above the descending trend line, form an ascending trend line, is holding above it. All right, you can see that price is holding above these trend lines. Okay, so what we're going to do is basically try to find an entry. All right, and for me, all right, the first entry that I can immediately see is this entry over here, this horizontal swing low. All right, let me just change that to entry, buy entry. All right, that's a possible entry. In fact, if you use a Fibonacci retracement from this low all the way up to this high, you can see that it's in line to 61.8% retracement. If you were to do an extension, which is essentially a zigzag from this high, low, high, all right, you project downwards, you can see the 78.6% extension. Let me just remove that percent there. All right, the 78.6% extension is in line with our buy entry, so that's definitely a strong area you want to look out for. For our stop loss, we could just put it at this low over here, but in fact, I'll put it slightly lower, give your trade some breathing room. All right, I'll just change that to stop loss. All right, for now that you have your buy entry and your stop loss, you have to look for your take profits. Take profits, there are multiple take profits you can look at. 1, 2, over here in line with the negative 27.2, and final one could be up here at the last daily high. All right, so I'll just change all those to take profit. All right, this would be your first take profit, your second take profit in line with the negative 27.2%. all right, and the last take profit could be up there. All right, so you want to depending on your trading strategy, you could be looking to take partials on the way up. All right, so finally, let's look at an indicator. Like, let's put on Ichimoku cloud. You can see that the Ichimoku cloud, if I just show you guys the cloud, price is holding very nicely. All right, price holding very nicely above the Ichimoku cloud, holding nicely above our ascending trend line. So we could possibly wait for price to pull back to this buy entry before we take it higher from here. All right, so that's all I have for today's trade of the day. Okay, I wish you guys all the best. Trade safe, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys again soon.